need your shirt for tomorrow. Yes, you do.
You're paying it. Has he paid a single penny towards the hotel? Ask him who's put money towards the hotel. He hasn't paid a single penny towards the hotel. I have, because you haven't put out towards the hotel. Balance is out. Oh, you ain't getting that till payday. Just tell the whole. Ooh, Carlos throwing it in the ditch there. First shot.
Carlito.
After a spare as well.
Yeah.
Not good. Having Creeves there with the strike.
It's funky style.
Double for him. It is. You wouldn't say it's textbook.
No, but it's textbook.
It's a funky style.
Everybody's got the little quirks.
Oh, 5 pin. Oh, it's pretty unlucky. Yeah, I look like a robot when I bowl.
It's not that with you.
And
It's your elbow that gets me with you. You fucking set up and then all of a sudden fucking get all
oh yeah, I can try and make it loose.
I know what it's for.
Yeah, in all fairness, mate, when I watch myself back, I do laugh at it. But
I hate watching myself bowl. I'll watch back and just go, that's not how it feels.
If I watch it back, I'll go watch it back on mute. I hate my own voice. And I'm pretty certain there'll be people watching that also hate the voice.
There's a lot of people that go. It'd be nice to see how many people have actually got it on mute when they're listening and they're watching. Yeah, we're not having him.
5 pin was spared anyway by Casper. He wasn't lucky to leave, in all fairness. There's a 5 pin on 3 by the looks of it as well down there. Let's go to it. Who is that? Joe. It's not even a 5 pin. It was an 8 pin. From our position, it looked like a 5 pin. Then I looked on the screen and it was an 8 pin. I'm guessing with the dashes next to it, they're already in.
Yeah.
Right, so you've just crossed 2 more off, so that means Callum and DJ. Callum, if you're watching in Dominoes, mate, you're now in the last squad.
Oh, well.
And Steve K, wherever Steve K is.
Steve's in the bar.
Is he?
Should put it on instead of the rugby, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Sure, it's only down to your old man at the moment,
All I have done is put X's
No, no.
Jess and Frank.
Jess and Frank are definitely not here.
That's all I've
So-
done. I've just put X's. I didn't cross them out.
Let Chatters know. Oh, when's yeah.
So that means you've got Ray Teese, Carlos, Pete Stevenson, Rachel Fox. Who's in it that's going to already make the cut?
What, out of the ones who want to replay?
Yeah.
Pete's already in.
No, not out the ones, not out the in the top for them to go in.
Can we just all
It's awful, isn't it? It's awful.
So different.
That's why I bet you'd be lost at stuff where that you've already got the ESBT because it can't be. Yeah, no. Anybody wants to drop out, they just drop out. Anybody who wants to enter, they just enter. Yeah, don't you? Do you want an hand handed them out?
Won't do their thing. What's my thing? I've got a thing.
He looks like he's stressing out or something. I don't know what.
We're at 2.8 on lane 3.
Stuff like that. That is annoying. When there's a tournament on, there's no going to start it. If you need to
Get the do something for a change. I've got nothing all week.
Hey, John, definitely not.
Oh dear.
Just reminds me of
Has that somebody gone
what? Go on. What?
on lane 10?
What?
Nobody's just taken the 8 pin out, was they? The 4 pin.
2.8 on lane 3.
You what? Oh no, that's got to be a reset, hasn't it?
Yeah, surely.
Surely that's a reset on 10. Just press the button.
Just press the button.
Just press the. Honestly, Thomas, just press the button. There we go.
Can't be that far off. Keep on.
Do you know what, Dan, mate? He is from around our neck of the woods, so don't surprise me that your missus says that I sound like Gary Neville. Gary Neville is a top level pundit, gets paid.
What's my motherfucking doing? Well past her bedtime.
I can hear both of you. What did we say?
I don't know. Turn your caps lock off, mother. Doddery old woman.
I was waiting for it.
I don't remember saying anything incriminating.
No, neither do I.
Are you going to play Desperado?
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to stream it?
Yeah.
You're not playing it though? Because
What?
you're going to get in.
What do you mean?
You're going to get in so you're not playing it. Have you ever played 3 games?
Yeah.
I think they should have put you on. Where was you in the waiting list? Get in next one. Okay, well, this is
Hey up. Gary Christopher corrected himself. Grammar police.
I suppose goes in your old age, though, doesn't it? So. Mr. Chan. I'll be having another go down. Last squad. Over to the middle lanes.
Okay. Who is it we're after? McCarthy.
That'll be Olivia. Where is Olivia?
You might want the end pair. You might want this pair. You'll see her pop into spot in a minute on 12.
Isn't she?
Oh, Carlos missing everything but the head pin. Taking everything but the head pin.
Which one's here? Is he D?
7-2, yeah, definitely. 120 summit he's on, innit? 8 pin left for Olivia there.
Have I left my phone here?
No, you didn't have it here. Well, we're leaving the 4 pin. Olivia taking that single pin there, that single 9 pin. Dan Cooper then. 114. He likes that one, leaves the single pin. Dan Harding getting the spare, not the conventional way, but still takes it. Over there on 15. Single piss miss for Daniel Cooper. First open of the game. Sai leaving the 10 pin.
Lefty, you're the same. Bang.
Big 4 left for Dan Harding on 15 there.
Callum gone home then?
Simons?
Yeah.
He went home ages ago.
Why?
I think so.
Callum
Yeah, he definitely went home. Because he
can't hack it.
I was speaking to the other Callum, Peach.
Callum with a K.
Yeah. And
KP nuts.
he was saying goodbye to him.
Fair enough. He told me he was definitely bowling again, because he's not bowled then since this morning, has he?
No, he bowled first thing.
Yeah. I think he bowled the same first 2 that I did. That's how I thought he was going to hang around and
He bowled the very first squad. You weren't in the very first squad, were you?
bowl out the squad.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, what? Yeah, he was bowling when I got here, yeah.
He was on 9 and 10.
Yeah, he
so
was, yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, no, he was. Not arguing with you, I agree. Came and watched it, he was bowling with Jack and AD Levy.
That's from time ago. What's going on? $13.54 for the top 4. And $12.21 for the top 26. He's just dropped. I swear he was like 29th before that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's got 12.08.
The thing is, scroll that down. What do you have? 12.08. Yeah, he had 6.15 or so for his last 3.
In all fairness, both of them are pretty similar.
Yeah, but he's only got to stick 6.15 there and he'd have had a chance. Surprised. Charlie again.
He's if he'd have got in the squad as well.
That's true, yeah.
In all fairness, I bet you would have got. I bet you would have got in this squad if he'd have put his name down early enough.
That's the thing.
because he didn't bowl any of the middle ones, did he really?
No. Carlos. Fall through the middle for Carlos.
Did he come here this morning? Oh,
They came to he bowled,
Did they come last night?
He bowled yesterday.
all right,
He bowled a couple of squads yesterday, I think, so they came down last night.
might be that.
We've already got a hotel for tonight, though.
Yeah, but it's another 30 quid
Yeah.
for a squad.
Whatever it is.
So at what point do you say?
Yeah, enough's enough, yeah. Tell you what,
Are they not on your lane?
he should have given it out.
I was going to say.
Wow. Carlos with a 4-2. Finish his game.
141 for Carlos.
Tell people are getting tired. Not a lot of big.
Me being one of them, and I've not bowled since 11.
Sat around all day.
Stood around.
Just lifting the microphone up and down.
That's it.
Is anything more than a 2-0 kicking about?
Oh, nice strike there from Dan Cooper. Finger point as well. He's gone full Sebastian Vettel with that celebration. Nothing big gone in, has there really?
A couple of 2-0s over here.
Yeah. Let's go top end of the centre. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? Actually, we've just been from the top end of the centre, haven't we? Let's go middle of the centre then, and have a look what's going on. 180, 160. Another 160 here on the lanes right in front of us. Gavin Greaves, potential of a 181 max.
Your score sheet was on 15-16. It wasn't moving down there.
My money's on the cut line's not going to move on this squad. Oh, that didn't sound good. That sounded like he stuck. On 5 and 6 there, Ray Teese. Proper squeaky noise.
Sorry? If I can get in, if not, 10 less.
I know what was it?
I knew they had 6-10, and then 2 squads played after that. The first game knocked me down.
First game every squad.
Which is really annoying because they had
You've had enough decent games, just not all.
yeah, I had 140, 190, and 220. Then I went 130, 190, 190. It's just annoying. Because it was like the last game of the squad that I played, I couldn't carry at all. And it was like I was playing 9 for that. And then I ripped my fingernail off. That one no, I'd already broken, but that one was like hanging on halfway. I've not actually ripped my nail, like there's my nail. Shit, I've just ripped the additional nail.
The additional no, the fake.
Well, they're not fake, they are my own nails, they're just really thick gel. I'm really doing fake nails. They're crazy.
Well, if I draw the same lane, I'll have more fun with lost out on them, okay? Well, literally, I need 580.
it looks that way anyway.
Like, I don't want a size bigger than what I need. So I have to choose out. I'm saying quite literally. No, I
Sorry, what?
No, I mean, I'm not. No, I am not saying what I said.
Why not? Well, it'll be fine, won't it? It's not the same.
As long as it's not slagging anybody off, it's all right. There's been, I swear, there's been worse been said on the stream before.
Oh yeah.
I never like that.
Hey, it wasn't my stream that though, was it? Last week. That was Wales' stream.
I don't know. I wasn't
Yeah,
on
it
about that.
was Wales.
Oh, right.
No, I wasn't on about
Wales.
that.
It was Wales's.
Oh, what happened there?
But it is on, like, we can see it on yours.
What?
You don't hear it on. Are you on about the JB?
No.
I've missed out here.
You were sending the messages, so I know it was you that were saying something.
That what?
Oh, right, never mind.
Never mind.
I swear.
Oh, 5 pin, hands up.
Where? Lane
Sean,
10.
yeah. He's looking at the camera, he knows it's on him.
There's one on 10 as well. Oh no, there isn't, that's a 2 pin.
Go on, Sean.
He's missed 2.
He has.
Surely if you miss 3 on the stream, you have to get the round in.
That's a round for everyone.
That's
that is.
got to be a round.
That's a very expensive round.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Genuinely thought he was doing that.
Oh, it'd be funny if I like go a bit by accident. Oh. No.
It's never in doubt.
Stays there with the pose just to
Yeah.
just to make sure.
We never doubted you.
You're on possibly the worst pair of lanes as well. No, I mean, if you leave a 5 pin, you're on possibly the worst pair of lanes.
I've only left one today, straight on 5.
Because if you leave them on the corners, if I'm not watching it, I can't. I'm obviously not focusing on it as much. Leave a 5 pin right in front of me, I'm gonna see it. Double Vanna to start a second game.
Come on, Hannah.
Give up. Just give up.
Either that or just one around this straight. Palm in the face.
No, I can't.
I said, well done.
What have we done now?
What?
There was nothing massively big gone in first game from what we can see here in this first one of squad 5. Only this and the next squad to go, and then it's Desperados. But this will cement the top 26.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Are you doing that?
I don't get squad. I don't get in.
Gavin with an 8. John Cut there on 6. Just taking 9.
Yeah, I can hear that.
It's going. Yeah, that's some alarm, that, innit?
Yeah.
They all have their fingers on their ears. It's not on no more. I can't hear it anymore.
Here, now.
Come on. Jamie Bottomley gets inside the cut with a big last squad.
Yeah, I ground
Gonna stay there?
Yeah, I think so. It should be enough. Went 1 and 2 was a nightmare. Very hard to string strikes on that pair, but yeah, I worked it out. I had 660 in my second block, which helped going into the last one. So I just had to keep it steady with 6-0, and I just had a bit more on that. So 74 should be enough.
Yeah, should be. Should be. I'd like to think so anyway.
Oh,
I
okay,
can't see.
yeah.
I can't see anybody else getting in there. That's above. That's not above. Probably, I reckon Cut's going to be high 30s.
Yeah.
I reckon there's still going to be people that'll squeeze in, but not many.
I'll be one.
You're going to be one of them.
I hope so.
Are we putting that down on
No,
paper now,
no, we're not.
Craypar?
Yeah, the banter stuff this year.
The thing is with you though, if you know you're not stringing strikes, if you're getting 9s, you know you're going to spare them.
Well, yeah.
From a man that's seen you play a bit now for the past couple of years, you look like if you're gonna put your money on someone to get your 9 spares every time if needed.
Well, I'm one of
You
those
are
players, yeah.
You are Chris Oakes.
I've been bowling a long time now, so yeah, everyone knows in bowling you lose more than you win. So nobody strikes every time, and having a decent spare game is something we've all grown up with Stevie T. So it's like spares are vital. If you're consistent, knock over your single pins, and nowadays more importantly your multi-pin spares. Don't get me wrong, didn't miss any make balls today, but multi-pins are still that's what makes the scores. If you can hit your big multi-pin spares, it's a big difference. But yeah, it's all good. Strikes for show, spares
Decent.
for show, and all that.
Backing yourself tomorrow?
Oh, it depends who I get. I bet they're all shitting their pants, fucking waiting for me to bowl. But I don't know. I'll just take it one game. 4 games, get through that. It's anyone's then, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Barrett's playing, Chris Sloane's playing, but as I say, you can beat anyone on the day. Anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers, mate. Anyway,
Yeah.
Like 9.
5 pin. Oh, Thomas Copeland. 5 pin on 9.
Oh. Nobody expected to miss it. We all had faith in you. And then you let go of it, and I went, oh. What was he? He's at 8.
8 spare, strike, 9 spare.
Oh, 9:30.
I had a 180 first game. 180 first game. Recoverable though, that to get. What does he need? can still make it easy. Nice strike there from Gav. Double for him now.
Sorry, what?
I don't know what was said for you to say that, but obviously it wasn't PG.
It wasn't me, it was your dad, to be fair. So.
I really don't want to know
No,
then.
you don't.
Dean rolling then, on 9. Can only get 7. Charlie don't like that one. Good 9 in the end from him.
Jay,
Let's go down top end of the
Jamie,
centre.
do you think they're getting more difficult as the day goes on, or are people just tired?
Sorry?
Do you think they're getting more difficult, or do you think people are just knackered? There's nobody shooting anything.
It's a good question.
Well, what happens normally, the more they redress, the more flat they get normally, and it is the end of the day. And remember, a lot of the people who have played already have made it and aren't playing this. People who are playing now are probably less respectfully, are probably not
ones who aren't having
the top tier players because they've already made it, I'd say.
Yeah, makes sense. Not as consistent on the
There's a
shot.
There's a few exceptions, but everyone's a good player here. You know, don't get me wrong, but the Doms,
Everyone.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We've got certain
Oh,
standards.
don't go back on your words now.
No, we've all got a certain standard. Don't get me wrong, but there's the Pete Stevensons, the Don Barretts, the Chris Sloanes. I think they've already Rob Felby's. You know,
They've done the business and can pack up and go home.
I just got lucky in
Well, you on 70 or 80 over?
74.
Yeah.
Should have been more. It should have been more, but 1 and 2.
Yeah, but you're on 1 and 2.
Yeah, terrible. I was
For
happy
saying,
to get- I was happy
what
to
was
get
you,
over.
what was you on third set there, weren't you? The
Yeah,
set
the
before,
double
there was
burn,
a 570 and all the rest were 5-teens, and you had people like Cocker, Ray Teese, Matty Chamberlain, I think might have been on there.
Yeah, Pete had, I think he had 630. Pete had, and he said he felt good to have that, and that's a good block on there.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, well,
not the best, though.
I know Ray come over and Ray was telling us, he was saying he had a 512 and Lee Cocker. Oh, you had both Lees on there, Lee Cocker and Lee Nags. Both shot 5-teens as well, I think, or 5. Yeah, I think Lee Nags might have had a 512 or some all on them lines. And then Lee Cocker shot 5-teen as well. But they were saying that they didn't feel like they was that far off the shot, but it was just tough.
It's tough because they don't. I kept splitting on there myself. I can only say for myself, they were compared to the. Weirdly enough, compared to I was on 5 and 6 in the previous game, and I'd followed Stephen Gill, and he basically beat the lane up in the fronts and down lane. So if I got it over the front, the ball hooked, gave me a bit of room. You know what I mean? So I had my 660 there, but up there, one just seemed to hook and then go away. Well, you know, I just couldn't stop splitting, and it took me 3 games to find, I find a way for the ball to go up the lane. I just had to not give it hook it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get it over the front and just roll it off my hand flat, not turn it. Because if I turn it, I just got, excuse my French, but I got absolutely annihilated. Splits. I had 3 710s I left on that pair, that 3 games. 6 710, a 4 710. Just horrible. But in the end, you just had to do something really simple. Just off your hand, not get round it because it would just twitch or skid or whatever. And I think I was pretty well, as a lefty, a fresh lane as well. So it was really hard, But I was happy to come away with just to sneak over on that pair and add to my score really. So.
Oh yeah, Paul Crippen was giving me updates on first 2. I was looking over, because we've got a camera in an alright position behind there, today.
Well, the first shot was a 6 it was a 7-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the left lane, I was like, what? I was like, right, it's going to be like that. It's like, great. But I bowled it enough. You know, I bowled it with Stroud enough.
My phone's on.
Everyone knows the pairs are a bit different on the ends. 15 and 16 especially. It's better now. I think they moved some panels around, didn't they? And
I don't know.
on 15 and 16.
I played on 15, 16 that last squad there. Normally, when you're up that side, sort of like 3-4 balls difference.
Yeah, on the left, 15 hooks more than the right.
I've never found a difference between 15 and 16. In all honesty,
They're better than they used to be.
Yeah, I thought they were all right to be fair.
But I just seem to score well compared to everywhere else in tournament-wise for stuff like this. I seem to do all right at Stroud.
Yeah.
Everyone's got centres that they're happier at, or just seem to bowl better.
I think it's because I feel a bit more relaxed when I get in here because I know I've done all right in past.
I've said this to you like off the mic, mate, but everyone says it's a lefty centre. But
Well, we said it, haven't we?
agree.
We're saying it, yeah.
I don't agree. Just the people win it are good.
Yeah.
Hadley, what can you say about him? He's, yes, he's grown up here, but he's good. He's bowled great. He wins EBTs. And Paul Moore, what can you say about Paul Moore?
Yeah, exactly.
He's won loads.
He's in the Hall of Fame he's not in the Hall of Fame for no reason.
He's won like 17 million EBT titles.
Yeah, exactly.
What can you
He's
say
not
about
bowling
him?
well here just because he's left-handed.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I agree with you. We were saying it, weren't we? We were saying it last week.
No, you're agreeing with him. It's because you're stood in between two lefties.
No. I genuinely have said it before because, like I say, like for me personally, I really enjoy bowling here, and I'm a right-hander. So.
Where's Chris not come back to that? Obviously not. I saw a couple of his scores yesterday. It didn't look like he had.
Chris who?
Oates.
Oates.
So a few years back, he tore his bicep, or his tricep, one of the two, and he had to have some time off. And I texted him. He said he was injured and he won't be. I don't think he's been back. Obviously, he's not back today. So yeah, also yeah. So I think he's just strained it again. So I don't think he'll be back. Obviously, he's not playing. He's not going to play today, is he? Yeah, of course, today. So he could only play yesterday. I think he obviously hoped he'd have a bit more, but bowling injured is never good.
Well, he wasn't the only one that was bowling. He wasn't the only one that was bowling injured. Yeah. Jack Kerr this morning was bowling, dislocated his knee on Monday playing football. Popped it back in himself, and then just taped his knee up.
If you read, as you do, yeah.
Is he inside the car?
No.
But yeah, fair play to him. But yeah, I just think I'd suck it off personally.
I said to him, was it a case of you already paid? And he went, yep.
When he gets to your age, you probably will have to sack it off.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's enough seniors that pull up and go home, you know.
I've been very lucky over my bowling career. My right knee, because I've always been a bit early in my timing, so I'm more of a Marshall Harmon, quite a long slide. So I don't really load up my knees. So I've never had a problem with them. And so it's weird, like you must have the same thing. Your right leg, your wrist, your shoulder's pretty good, but your right side is pretty knackered.
My legs are horrible. My legs are horrible. You compare my leg, you see how. You just look at them, they're all right, but then when you sort of turn, you're just like, this is nothing.
Ryan Seminary at the PBA, he's got
his arm
incredible Hulk on the left arm and like me on the right arm. You know.
I mean, that's extreme. I mean, he does give it plenty. There's a lot of. Yeah.
No, he's better than that, but yeah.
Can't argue with the results that he gets. But yeah, he is like literally, Hulk on that side, Tiny Tim on this one.
Not enough spinach.
He's got some good games going on now.
There's a couple in front of us. Who's Charlie Upton's doing all right this game.
Left-handed, clearly.
Left-handed urethane, what do you expect?
Well, you look at Gavin. He's only had that open in the 6, and he'd be on for a half-decent game as well. So, Gavin's a right-hander.
What's Gav on at the minute? Is he outside or inside?
He's not on that, is he? Must be out. Definitely out.
We'll still need someone.
Oh wait, hang on, that was from before. I don't think he's improved anyway. No, he's out. He's outside the top 28. Thank you. Damn it.
There's a lot of decent bowlers here who still need someone. Greg had a 590 first set, didn't he? We'll see. Did he shoot anything?
He's had a 590 and a 570, I think, Greg.
Yeah, play fit now. That's a great
Oh
set.
well, he was on the pair of lanes at the side of us. I think it was that set. On 13 or 14 on the double burn.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was bowling well. He was bowling well.
Wales is number 27.
Just that 160 that sort of let him down, isn't it?
The Swedish player, isn't it?
Yeah, Kevin Mellon. Yeah.
Good lad.
I think he's only. Well, he's a youth.
Yeah.
I don't know how old he is. I want to say something around 18, 16, 18.
Yeah. I saw him talking to Yoda a lot, so obviously they're.
Well, them two go out. So them two. So he's not going to be miles older than Yola, is he?
Well, I didn't actually see him. I saw him in the squad, but I didn't actually see him bowl, so I don't know what he's like, kind of thing. But
Might see bigger jumps in the next squad, maybe. Paul thinks it's going to be 53 to 61. Nah. Paul, I can't see it, mate. If you're watching the stream, you probably are. But
You worked it out, didn't you?
oh,
I saw his
right.
scores yesterday. I'm like, yeah, you see, it's not that easy, is it? And you come in this morning, you're like,
yeah,
okay.
he made it look like his ballpark, didn't he? It's just it was look like practice to him. He just made it look so effortless. Joy to watch, in all fairness.
Different grave, isn't he?
Yeah. In all fairness, Ben's bowled all right as well.
Yeah.
230 over. Because you look at them two, and there's a massive jump
Massive gap, yeah.
between them and Phil being third.
Can't count out Rob though. Rob's been there, done that. He'll always grind it out.
Well, the thing is, if Rob's gonna probably still make top four, I can't see anybody
I
pushing
don't
into
think
it.
anyone else is going to get in top four. I think the top four as it is now, I can't see.
Unless Footner was going to bowl again, but I don't think he is because he's gone.
Footner's gone. Frank's gone.
Because all you could say is is that 160 game he could have potentially improved on that, but
It's Ray in. Ray Teese?
Teese.
He's not, is he?
He's not even
No,
there,
he's not in.
But he's
Not in
had
the.
180, yeah, but
He's been shafted with 1 and 2 twice.
He had 180 in the first game, I think.
Yeah, 183.
Yeah, but he's
He's
working
bowling
out.
well now.
Ray is a quality bowler. There you go.
Well, you've only got to look at his brother as well. It clearly runs.
In the family.
Yeah.
Spent my youth being walloped by them at many a junior tournament. Every junior tournament you went to was always them and the Millers.
Well, just as I was getting all right at junior level, Blackburn decided to shut. So 8 years out, come back and you're not a junior no more.
No, you're not.
And Yaks wasn't a thing anymore either when I come back, which was annoying.
I still think of myself as quite young, and I just realised, like, yeah, you're 34, Craig. You look at some of the juniors now, and 2 of them don't make your age.
Yeah.
It's depressing. Also, I was watching, somebody pointed out Jess Sillis and Abs Rhodes earlier, and I'm like, yeah, added together, I'm older than them. That's depressing.
Really?
Yeah. Jess is 17, Abs is only 15, I think. Abby Rhodes.
I thought she was older than that. I'm not gonna lie.
No. No, you're right there.
I think it's because she's a better bowler than her age.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Abby throws it really, really
Yeah.
well. She does.
She's got a better rev rate than 3/4 of the men.
I would quite happily give up my release and swap releases with her.
Yeah.
If I could have that release as a left-hander, it'd be over.
Or just strap it on your right and have balls drilled for your right as well.
If I on with Nicola today?
I bowled with
She's a
Nicola.
good player.
I bowled with Nicola on my one squad that I bowled, and yeah, she's.
Nick doesn't give anything away.
I was going to say that's another one that makes you multi-pin spares and makes you single pin spares.
She's very consistent. Very good. Very impressive.
Very rarely goes big, but she won't give you a free 150.
Well, that's what I was just saying with Jamie. Jamie's poor game, he's still at least a 190 2-0.
Yeah.
Because you're making the spares. That's what I'm saying. Unless you've bowled really poor, where you've had constant splits or something like that.
Keep chucking it in the ditch.
Yeah, like I think on the fresh last week on the Masters Triple Crown, I was completely lost. 150, and then
where did you finish?
third.
Exactly.
I should have won it, but I can't spare.
In all fairness, Kenzie pulled it out of the bag towards the end.
What a guy! I fucking love him. Sorry, excuse my French. Gainsey, he's a top man. What can I say about him? He's the team event. You know, he was struggling on in the trios before, and what a guy. You know what I mean? He was all about the team for him. He was encouraging us all. You know, when he finished his mixed double. And then, you know, at the start of the Masters, he was just there. You know, doing his thing, and he worked it out. Pulled a massive game out of the bag, and won the thing. That's what he does.
Because Brandon kept coming over. Well, didn't keep coming over, but every time he walked back in front of us, like, because in the men's, you didn't really know he was leading it because games were getting won and lost no matter who you were. It was like, what are you thinking? Who's leading it? He was going, it's between me and Jamie, and then Kenzie just pulled it out of the bag towards the end. But you look at Kenzie, and I think Kenzie only won. Was it 2 matches?
Something like that,
yeah.
He only won 3, but I think he averaged.
Wait, that's what I mean. His games that he was losing on like 230s, 220s.
That was a hard weekend of sweaty bowling. It was ridiculous.
Oh, we've gone black.
Oh, we're back.
We'll go over there.
Streams fell asleep.
Yeah.
That's all that talking you're doing, Jay.
He was too busy looking at the scores and didn't go back to the finger.
The camera's bored. Yeah, it was Triple Crown. I bowled it before. It's been like house shot and it's just been a carry contest. But this year, really tough sport pattern, and it was hard. It won a purple. It was a purple fest, but it was just a hard pattern. It was a grinder weekend. It was like 40 degrees in here, pretty well. It was disgusting.
It was hot. It was hot. When you have to go downstairs and buy new shirts because you sweated through the first one as soon as you walked in through the door. When the kitchen shuts for health and safety reasons because it's that hot. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't believe how warm it was.
Go away, Paul.
That shows you that it's only just gone black.
Yeah.
I'm sure, because there's a 60-second delay, I'm sure he'll realise that we've realised.
Purple.
Oh!
Good, Charlie.
Yeah, I want to use hold that while I swap the battery out on this.
We will resume our normal programming in a few moments. So Tom, how far's the microphone range?
All right, you can go wherever you want on it.
You can.
Yeah.
Don't take it to the toilet. Because Lobbers will definitely be ringing back about that.
Oh dear. Yeah, I was ill last weekend as well. Like horrible.
That's not
It was
nice.
it was
in that heat and not
it was
feeling.
in Saturday morning I had a bit of a bad stomach. I was in the last game it hit me, but there was a few players apparently. So we're into game 2 of this squad. Game 3, sorry, game 3. How much have I been paying attention?
I've got thumb subs still.
So we've lost our co-commentator.
It's all right. You've took his spot, Jamie.
Yeah,
you've probably said more in the last half an hour than what Craig said all day. Huh? bit, innit? It's a long day if you've been here since first thing. I'm surprised a couple of people haven't sat out and just gone desperado. I think you'll see it next squad. I think a few people that are in it will drop out.
So there's one more squad remaining, is there, I presume?
Yes.
Then the Desperado.
And then Desperado.
Yeah. It's coming up later tonight.
Since the bar open still.
Raymond T's doing what Raymond does. Yeah, he knows.
He's 30 old. I don't know because he's outside top 28. So without going on Lee's computer, I don't know. So I don't know if he improved on any of the last squads because he put him up. He put everybody's scores up after the third squad, so first one of today. And then, yeah, but they're only the top 28. Sorry. There's nothing else. So if you're outside the top 28, you can't see. What? Greg missed the 5-pin. Oh yes, it didn't been on the stream. Yes. Missed 5-pin from Greg Stretton. Mr. Lego Head himself. And we say that because there is a Lego piece that looks like him. If you come to any of the tournaments and you see Paul Upton, just ask Paul Upton for the photo. I'm sure he'll ping it up. What, 5-pin misses? Ah, there's no excuses for missing a 5-pin.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. never actually. You clean today? Clean today with 5 pins?
Yeah, I didn't leave one.
You didn't leave one?
Oh, we've seen a few. Who was it? Sean before, wasn't it? Yeah. Sean on 7 and 8 before missed two on the same game. Oh yeah. Chris Sloan missed one as well.
First frame.
Yeah, game one.
Yeah.
Game one frame.
Let's get out of the way.
That's on there, so it should come up.
Little Hadley. Ginger Hadley, I'll call him.
He's the only player I remember from Night Youth. I don't remember anybody else.
No. Talking about you, don't worry. You can listen back on the stream later. No, we're not watching you. We're talking about you. It's a slow day, mate.
He's locked and loaded. I think he's going to be waiting.
Who's that? Upton.
Charlie Upton, yeah. He looks comfortable.
His dad was saying he needs about 6:30.
Yeah, I think he's up for that.
Yeah, 4:15 at the moment. If his purple's in shot, then he's probably definitely got a shot.
Charlie's, I watched him bowl since he was a little kid, and he'll be there in the future. He's going through the motions. He's learning lots, bowling lots of good tournaments.
Well, it's like what?
While his parents are backing him, why not? Do it.
You only got to look at what last year when he played the Sofia Open, and he finished inside the top 10 there.
Great potential from the lad. So yeah, good luck to him. I think being left-handed, yeah, he'll help him as well. But he throws the ball quality. So
he's one of the ones that stepped up as well in them final 3 games in the team in the EYC as well earlier on in the year. Him and Dan Harding really stepped up.
Great. He was great to watch.
Yeah.
Really pleased with him.
Up there probably with the team event from the Triple Crown last week as well. We were saying before when we had James Putnam at the side of us about how it was 4 teams that were in it. Going into the last game. It was something special to watch that. In all fairness.
Yeah. going in the last game. So we started pretty bad, and Curtis just, Curtis is like Mr. Cool. He just come up,
Yeah.
come on lads, you know what to do, let's go. And then the last game he goes, right, let's do it, time to go. And then everyone did their thing, everyone just contributed, and it was just really good. And then none of us really knew what we needed, but Hadley just stood up in the 10th and struck, and I think we all had an idea we were going to do it then. So yeah, Wales bowled great, to be fair, as well. So they were a bit unlucky.
You know what? I likened it on the stream as well. It was like watching an FA Cup final whistle go, and someone's just scored in added time. With a Welsh lot, because the Welsh lot were buzzing as they come off the lane because they thought we've got a chance here, a real good chance. And then, literally, as Hadley went and struck in the 10th, everybody's face just dropped.
Yeah, it meant a lot to us. It's right.
Well, that's what I mean. You just like, wow, great cease. I don't think this camera's coming back on. I'll chill out the camera. Yeah.
Left-handed commentator. Right-handed microphone, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a right-handed microphone, so I feel a bit uncomfortable holding it on the left.
If I make the next squad, then I'll go try and get 7 and 8 so you can commentate my bat bowling.
You're in?
Well, I'm there.
Oh, you're getting. A few people will make it this film.
Oh wait, we've got quite a few.
Got a few comments, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Laberman, yeah, he's Jamie B. commentating.
The one and only.
No, it wasn't Phelps. It was Mr. Craig Parker, the other person. Jamie Bottomley is one of them, yeah.
I'll take being called Phelps. I can deal with that. I've been called worse.
He sounds like Thirlby.
I hate like listening to your own voice because it's weird, but I've had people tell me that before. I'm like, really? I can't remember who it was. Says, do you live near Thurles? I'm like, don't think so. You sound just like him. I'm like,
In all fairness, I've been liking to Gary Neville in the comments. I'm taking that all day long.
that's nothing you want to be proud of.
In all fairness, mate, I never liked him as a footballer, but as a commentator, I think he's all right.
It's just that Manchester thinks they've just labelled you with him. Yeah.
I'll take it then.
Charlie steps up again. Oh, that's a bit inside.
Ooh. 8 minutes. Got away with one.
Here we got bowling now.
Yeah.
Go on.
That's just this. It's finished down the bottom end, and so I'll try and get the scores before the screens go off.
Go on, mate.
Who was A, B, C, and D? What have we had over here? We've had a 416, a 571. A 503 and a 471.
That's fine, yeah, try and different shit.
Who was A, B, C, and D?
I was 503, so I was trying different shit. Fame looks really good, it's fresh, but Rexford's horse. Well, on this pair it's horse anyway.
Is that with your hand or is that for everybody?
Alex as well. Alex. Literally, mate. Use it to burn something with fame.
Playing. It tends to happen though, doesn't it? As the day goes on, it tends to play a bit flatter, doesn't it? So I can understand why Fane comes in. We'll see how it is in practice in the next squad. Nobody's improving on that pair.
No.
Highest is a 503 or something like that.
You're drinking a nice cup of tea as well. Not a lot of cups of tea going around here. The alcohol's starting to flow on a few people.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, then frame 9 and 10, he was going here, oh, why aren't you chucking purple hammer? You're left-handed. I'm like, because I'll show you what happens when I chuck a purple hammer. Picked it out of the bag. off the sheet.
Double.
Yeah.
See you later.
I'm like, okay, then I'll give that a look next squad, and then I went 230, 220. I'm like, oh, okay, purple hammer, it looks, yeah, fine.
Mark could be sacking you as a coach soon. Bring him in. With no badges.
I don't think pick your purple hammer up is necessarily EBF level coaching. Right, today kids, pick up your purple hammer. Left-handed, that's what you want.
I think there could have been a few people though that could have. Who's lent on that table? There could have been a few people that could have potentially have gone purple when they were struggling, when they was trying every reactive. There's a few.
Lefties being lefties, I mean, I think pretty much every lefty is chucking urethane for the most part.
There's a good reason for it. People like righties, let's be honest, and you're all going to feel sorry for us lefties, but a lot of the time we're trapped in one part of the lane.
Yeah.
You know, unless you want to spend all day trying to loft over the traffic of the right-handers, that's why. I tried reactive this morning, and it just what we call an under-over nightmare.
Yeah.
You know, it's just. Of course, you're going to throw a purple hammer. Yeah.
But you know, you've got no miss room with it. Until I picked up urethane, and you know, you don't then get suddenly 12 boards.
No, you tried that one.
I did. Yeah.
His comment when he pulled it inside was, "Well, if I don't get 12 ball room in the urethane, what's the point in using it?"
I did.
Craig, I was telling people the other week at Shipley that I thought you sounded like Phelps. I'm glad it's not just me that thought.
He'd probably be horrified to be compared to anything like me. I'd rather.
I reckon he's knocking around because Rachel wants to get in the squads.
I'd rather bowl like him than sound like him, to be fair, but.
What was Gary Neville's celebrations? Oh, he didn't really score, did he? In all fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah, in all fairness.
What we should run in front of the cop and.
I was going to say, bring it out in final squad. Like 800 when I run it out across the whole centre.
Do you know what? If you do that, you have my permission. Even if I'm stood on the lane, you can run across in front of me as much as you like.
300 first game.
Yeah.
No, but
You start off slow. Go with 270 and build up. I mean, you've been sat around for like 6 squats. You're probably nice and stiff now. Take you a while to get loose.
oh mate,
Speaking of which, isn't it your bedtime, Jay?
Hey?
It's getting on a bit. Your bedtime.
Nearly, yeah. I think I'm sharing with Gary tonight, so I'm going to be polite and stay around and support him, you know.
that's right. That's how it should be.
I've ridden with Gary in the last 2 European Championships, so it's, you know, he's a good lad.
To be fair as well, you turned up late as well, didn't you? So
Let's put him on the spot here.
you've not had as long a day as the rest of us.
Should we put him on the spot here? Best person that you've roomed with well, just roomed with anyway at a tournament.
The best. I want to know the worst.
The funniest is Don Buckley. He was here today, and Oliver Daunsley. Irish Open, probably in 2017 or 18. We got marooned in Dublin because of the fog in Bristol. We couldn't land, and it was the funniest weekend I've had in a long time. Those two are a complete nightmare. Absolute. I was there to bowl serious. They were just there to bowl and get lashed for the rest of the
Have a few Guinnesses.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah. Normally, as I say, I share with when we travel with normal is Matt Chamberlain and Chris Oates, Stevie, Jack. Yeah.
Come on then, Jack. Tell us about Poland.
It was just mad, wasn't it? Like,
EBT, yeah.
was it Chris's birthday or your birthday?
I can't remember.
Someone's birthday, and they made the squad, and they had like 6-7 pints, absolutely smashed, walking around Poland. It was fucking great. It was amazing.
Yeah, we literally we were leaving for home, Stansted Airport in Poland on the end of the tournament, and Matt and Ollie were missing somewhere in Poland, walking around. Matt eventually had this good sense to turn up at the airport, and then Ollie, I was actually had to beg the airline people to let him on the plane. It was they shut the door, and I literally begged, come on, please let us. He just appeared, didn't know what was going on, annihilated. Thanks, mate.
See you in a bit.
Oh, you off? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it was a good time, but yeah. I'm sure a lot of people got some funny bowling trips. You know, the first time we went to Poland with Elliot and Crosby, if you're listening, Elliot. Absolutely annihilated, getting him to the airport. Got out the taxi, lurched everywhere, and yeah, it was good fun. Anyone knows Elbow? He likes to drink.
Oh. Oh, I can't read that coming out, I don't think. Let's not throw Phelps under the bus, but... Bro. Right. Was you here before when he was in between squads and you heard what I said?
Yeah.
What is it
See
now?
what I mean?
20 plus.
Probably going like 30, 40, I reckon 35.
Ray, I think Ray's about to make
So
it.
he's just wasted.
Because you've got...
Well, no, he's outside the plus 4. What did we have before?
And he also agreed to do commentary in our squad.
Not a lot kicking about. is there?
Carlos Nunes there does not look happy. For a calm bloke, that is like Super Mario angry.
Carlos does not get flustered. But I don't think he's too pleased with what he's
You know, like when you go from like big Mario to small Mario. That's what Carlos's face looks like. Like the angriness. Because it.
on about.
He's like not angry, but you can tell he's frustrated.
Who are we talking about?
Carlos.
Yeah. He's just disappointed.
David Cooper, on the other hand, is fuming.
Who is?
David Cooper just split in the wrong time.
I don't really know him, to be honest.
I've never seen him before.
The only time I've seen him is here. I think he was at the Welsh Open.
He used to bowl here back in the day. I mean, like 10 years ago, give or take, quite a lot in Tim England tournaments. And then he went away from it for a bit. So he's been back recently. I've seen him in a few tournaments.
I think the first time I saw him, I think it was the Welsh Open. He was here. He bowled it. I think he might have got a bye. No,
I've not seen him at
I've
any
not seen
SBT.
Where's he from? He bowled down your way, or no? All right, fair enough.
No idea.
The fact that he's bowled the two Stroud tournaments that he's gone on about there, Welsh Open and this, he probably lives somewhere around here.
You would assume he's down here somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe unhappy with that last shot.
I wonder if that's the case of him missing the cut.
Maybe.
What was that?
Stevens just at the ball return. I think he's just struck, but I think he might still need a few more to go. I don't know what he had first two games.
I think them.
He's in the cut though, isn't he? Pretty sure.
I think he is.
He's 12.40.
Only just.
Yeah. That's
12.22.
So he needs more.
Yeah, he
That's
yeah.
not going to make it.
Haley Russell's 12.32, looking
I think,
a bit better now after this squad.
I mean, like I said, there's still quite a few people just outside the cut that could.
Did they come in round 2? Do they?
Yes. I think top.
They missed the first 2 or something, or they coming in round 2. One of the 2.
Yeah.
From what I read on the
Yeah.
thingy before.
I say the 24 that make it, that gets cut to 12, and then join those 4 for match play.
Where's the? There it is.
Country form. Something I have not read.
Yeah, I'll enter that. Don't care what it is.
Final round 2.
So change the format then, because it used to be like 5 through 8 got a bye to round 2, and 1 through 4 got a bye to round 3, didn't they?
It looks like it's going to be cut 16. Well, cut at 12, and then the 4 come in to be 16 for a match play. 2-game match play.
Top 4 goes straight through the match
Yeah.
play. So.
It says 16 player match play, so.
Yeah, that'll be the top 4, and then the 12 from the first cut.
Yeah.
He's going to be the
That's doing my head in now. I think that'll be a good game, Don Barrett versus Ben, if that comes in. If that comes in, I think that's going to be a cracking game.
I drew Thurby last year. I was bottom and he was top.
You were?
Did you beat him?
Sent him home. Yeah.
You on here?
No. He was
I think it was Craig in decisive, seeing as though his voice sounds similar.
Yeah, it was just me that was.
It was a terrible game, and fortunately for Robbie, he missed a spare, which let me off massively.
Right, so
If I remember, he went away decent in the first game, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he had some like the front 4 or 5, and then his ball reaction just disappeared from there.
Yeah, and he missed a spare at the wrong time.
do you pull out any mind games when you're playing them?
No. Massive respect for Philby.
No, I'm not on about just Felbert, just in general.
I don't.
I know there's people that we've interviewed before. If you want to go back and watch them,
I'm too scared.
bowling with that puts the
I'm just a little lefty, leave me alone.
Yeah.
puts the rags on top of other people's rags and stuff like that.
I'm not that. That's not my personality, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to say, yeah, I'll put everyone off, but nah. I just turn up and bowl.
Bowling it back up with a 180 grip.
Yeah, I don't do that. I'm too busy trying to line myself up, let alone worry about their ball reaction.
That tease on 5 or 6.
Yeah, putting in a big push.
Ray is going to the show.
On paper, he's one of the ones that you'd put in the top 26 anyway.
Yeah. I think.
Do you know what? All season long though, pretty much most tournaments have been like that. People that you've not seen before get in there and being the top numbers, gaining cash positions and stuff like that. So, and then.
I want to see how well I've done on the ESPT points.
Do you want to have a look? Get it up.
Oh, have you got
the
them?
first 6?
No, for the first 6 for this.
Oh right. Yeah. It's not going to be on there.
They're tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had 45, which is quite a fair bit really.
That's decent. Bearing in mind it takes your first 6.
I think he's got all the algorithms, hasn't he, for the ESPT where he just puts the scores in. Whereas this is obviously different, in it. So I think he has to work it out by himself.
Work hard for this.
Nah,
Earns his money for a change.
There's nothing worse than being a tournament manager. I've never done it myself, but I can just tell there's nothing worse.
It's also bad when it runs smoothly. It's when there's breakdowns. That's when everything goes tits up.
And you're an hour and 10 minutes behind.
Yeah, but in all fairness, mate, that's the times are running to a tee.
Yeah, so it's not going to happen.
The humidity is ridiculous in here.
To be fair, if you look at that, that's only like 5 minutes late per block, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Bad.
No. And Jamie held us up 10 minutes.
Yeah, he did, to be fair. 10 minutes of that is all on your head.
It's all my fault.
You took up a big percentage.
We don't like to point fingers, Jay, but, you know. We were here waiting.
He's qualified now.
Oh, here we go. Chris and Jeff Buck, Ultimate Mind Games they were back in the day, according to Andy James. I'm guessing that's more your forte there, being the older one.
So it's more your era.
That's what I mean.
Jeff, when I first started on the teaming circuit, let's just say Jeff was just winding down, and so was Chris. I think Chris was Team England manager at the time, but Jeff was still bowling. But that's going back probably 18 years now. But yeah, I've heard of some stories from various people, but they're very good at.
I bet you my dad's got stories of people playing mind games.
He's
People playing
probably one
mind
of
games in match play. He's definitely one of them, I
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah, you do.
Rubbish. You're playing mind games now with us saying that you don't play mind games.
I'll tell you
You've just tried to tell your son that he owes 35 quid for a hotel room. So don't tell us you don't play mind games.
I'll tell you a funny story. Years ago, I was.
No, just people that you've bowled with. You don't have to give your own secrets away.
There you go. Look, Lobbers. Get Colin Gross on the mic.
Yeah, there we go. See?
Even Lobbers is stopping you in.
Tells his story about mind games. Tournament managers, it's all in the preparation.
Yes, it is, Andy.
Nah, just saying, Lobbers has said, get you on, you'll talk about people's mind games and the seniors. Well, you've got, you know one, put Purple Hammer on the rack in the seniors, and how many people... Oh, yeah? The amount of people that are over that 50 mark that go, oh, what are you doing?
You mess up their second arrow.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. There's only one line if you're a senior.
Well, I can't chuck it up second, I don't want to play.
I ended up using it in shot 1450 over 6.
Works. It's just a tool. It's
It's not a very nice thing to say about Colin.
It's just a club, isn't it? It's just like a golf club.
Well, in all fairness, you only got to look at people like Stevie T's reluctant to buy one, isn't he?
He's had one. He just had a terrible look with it.
Fair enough.
So he got rid of it.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
What, you got old Stevie T's old one? Yeah.
Keep on the lane. He literally hooked instantly.
You've got to have a bit of speed, I think, with the purple. A little bit of speed, or
Trust me, you need more than that.
you know what I mean. But CBT's a bit speed challenge these days. He's getting on a bit.
Revs, I reckon you need the revs as well.
Yeah, 130, nearly over.
Oh yeah, he's bowled well today. He's bowled well today.
Crown his 100, no doubt.
Yeah, 20 years on.
Old reliable though, isn't it? That favourite ball that everybody likes in the bag, everybody's got it.
He can't play this new man game of Urethane though, can he?
Yeah, it just reads too early for him. I think.
That's fair to say. It doesn't work for everybody. I mean, it's a very versatile ball that a lot of people have a lot of success with, but there's always going to be some that just don't get on with it.
Come on, give us a story of someone playing a mind game. Or someone trying to do it.
Come on, Colin.
Come on, you must have some.
I've got one.
Go on then.
I did one inadvertently years ago in the London International. So match play, I'm playing Robert Bruce. So back in the day when they had the free fall there, they had a machine where the strike cycle wouldn't work. So if you struck, you had to reset the machine manually.
Right.
And back in the day, they had the left button and the right button on the key. So we're bowling the match play, and I'm just ahead. And I cycled the wrong lane just as he bowled, and the sweep came down, and he hit the sweep. He took it pretty well. I was mortified, but I went on to win the match. And he took it pretty well, to be fair. Just a stupid thing. It's like, just airport bowl.
Yeah. He's not a right guy in all fairness, Robert Bruce.
Parish Fives. So we're in the little final and we're doing all right. So I got up, I bowled, it wasn't my goal. I went on the right lane,
I did that today.
Oh.
I almost done that today.
I did that today.
we were playing the parish.
That's not my game. That's just dementia setting in.
Not paying attention.
I did it. I did it today, to be fair. Somebody shouted, I think it was Yola shouted at me. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay then. All right, fair enough.
Cost me a few pins as well, because I struck. Rog 9 spared, And then we realised we stopped it.
Before he starts, it's the end of squad 5. He's bowling the next squad, Paul. We have to get it in now. There's one shot left of Aaron. Hey, he's over as well, Aaron, here. In this game, I don't think he's over for the squad. 219. That is a good 9.
I think by the looks of it, Aaron will be giving the Despo another run this year.
219.
Last year, so
547? I can't see.
5 summit.
yeah, I think so.
No one's. I don't think anybody scored enough to improve the score on this. In all honesty.
Ray probably did. Yeah. Ray's there looking intently. What about me?
Come on then, Ray. Come over then, Ray, and tell us. I can't see the score over there, so you're gonna have to come over and tell us. What? 94 over. All right, 94 over. All right, well, that's Ray making the cut.
Not surprised.
That's Westy dropping out.
I'm holding on to dear life.
You are going a bit. Are you bowling that squad?
I'm trying to get into it.
I did keep it interesting in that third game after going 182 double 4 through the middle.
4 through the middle. I saw
4
that.
through those 3, like,
That's helpful.
okay. Next 4, Brooklyn for 5, like, okay. Whatever.
That's the squads.
Yeah, I'm scraping.
You are going to be.
It's steep.
The only good thing is
You've
there's
got
not a lot of big scores.
No. You've got Stephen Gill on 12.22. Then you've got Haley Russell on 12.32.
I think he's took a couple more on.
Yeah, he's 70 now.
All right.
So Stephen Gill.
So you got. All right. Well, I'm talking nonsense then because people have actually improved. Then you've got Haley Russell on 12.32. That's gonna be below you on 12.46.
Yeah, no, I'm literally hanging on for dear life right now.
I'm definitely going to go around you. I
If
hope.
I get back in next one, that's it. I'm going to try and shoot 200 over then.
Oh, 200. 840. Yeah, suck on that.
Oh.
I had it in reserve. I just didn't want to waste my energy.
I just wanted to play the last squad of the evening.
Finish on a bang.
Yeah, I wanted to be bowling at 11 o'clock at night.
All right. Anyway, this is the end of this squad then. I imagine scores might get updated, but you might be waiting till the end of 5B. Until then, there'll be no commentary on 12.32 is the cut.
Few more scores to go.
Ooh.
Squeaky bum.
Ooh. Maybe we'll stick with it until the scores have got in,
Swinging on the side.
and we'll give you the updates. Seeing as though there's going to be no commentary on the last squad. Craig's bowling.
Bowling.
Oh, I'll stay here.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not in.
Jamie's going to do it. There we go.
Are you going?
I'm bowling.
All right. Fair enough.
Just you, mate. Subtle tones.
I'll get chatters on the go.
We're waiting for the scores, D. That's why we're staying. That's why we're staying on.
I'll start up there. I'll meet you in the middle.
I tell you what, if I shoot an 800, I'll probably run around the car park. I don't know if he's got the adrenaline going.
No.
And then he gets in the car later and he goes, "Why did I do that?"
Panting on his next shot.
You should have seen it after the race day last week. I got out the car. I went, oh.